It's uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
I was always a little skeptical about things on the internet.
I'd tried other dating sites before, but all of that self-examination was exhausting.
When you're swiping left and right, you're not thinking about who you really are or what you want out of life.
This isn't about finding the one.
No, it's about finding anyone who's willing.
At Tinder, we use a scientific system to help you find someone who's just looking to fuck.
Sure, we've had our off moments, but for the first time in a while, I found someone I can bone and never speak to again.
Tinder makes it easy.
And fun. Oh.
Other dating sites ask you all these questions about your personality. At Tinder, we're on a binary scale. We just show you a couple pictures and ask, would you hit it?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Who I found on Tinder was exactly the person I was looking for. Not on the mouth.
I don't think anyone should ever give up on finding the perfect one-night stand.
You never know what the next person you swipe might let you do to them.
On Tinder, whether you're a completely average person or a terrifying child molester, we'll find someone to boink you.
Go get some sex with Tinder. Now only 20% prostitutes.
Wow! You took a really flattering picture.
Thank you. Nope. If I was drunk, maybe. Which I am, so yes.
Oh! Hello, Moses. Click here to subscribe. Oh, that's definitely dick pics. He's for sure circumcised. Oh, and that beard. I could knit me a sweater with that.
Anything else? Let me order.
Yeah, I'd like to place an order.
What'd you like?
Yeah, I'd like 3 orders of garlic chicken.
And
then 3 orders of white rice.
then?
And then... Oh, hey, you guys want soup? Sure. Yeah, 3 orders of wonton soup.
And then?
Oh, some fortune cookies, too.
And then?
Gosh, I think that's about it.
And then?
No, that's it.
And then?
No, and then. That's all I want.
And then?
then nothing else because I'm done ordering, okay?
And then?
No. See, all I want is the 3 orders of the garlic chicken and the 3 orders of the white rice.
And then?
And the soup, dude. Oh, and the wonton soup.
And then?
And the cookies fortune. Hey, and the fortune cookies. Yeah. So it's just the chicken, the rice, the soup, and the fortune cookies, and that's it.
And then?
And then you can put it in a brown paper bag and come put it in my hand because I'm ready to eat.
And then?
I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games.
And then?
No, and then.
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 And then?
You really start to piss me off, lady. And then I'm going to come in there and I'm going to put my foot in your ass if you say and then again.
In 2011, Game of Thrones on HBO captured our hearts. You've watched the critically acclaimed series. You've fallen in love with its characters and its well-written dialogue. Now get ready to explore a new part of the realm of Westeros in the south. Way further south than King's Landing. We are talking about the Deep South. So tune in to CMT this spring to watch Game of Mobile Homes.
I'll tell you what, I'm about to show the king my titties.
Watch the many similarities this show has to Game of Thrones, such as drama,
Mom, Jimmy just slammed the toilet seat on his winky.
hard to understand accents,
I'm about as happy as a tornado in a trailer park.
politics,
Man, Obama's taking all my money.
What can I get you today, sir?
Let's see. Let me have $40 quick pick on tonight's Powerball. carton of Marlboro Reds, and a can of Copenhagen Fine Cut, please.
Large families.
Doc said if I have another kid, my uterus is gonna fall out.
And incest? Gross. Wait, is this for real?
Raylene and I here are siblings, and we get it on.
So get your truck lifted and your farmer's tan ready, because this show is more addicting than meth, which is also the drug of choice for most of the characters. Characters that include Cletus, Jebediah, Clyde, Elvira, Lurleen, and Trixie. Game of Mobile Homes, coming this spring. Rated R for Reddit.
Mask, wear a mask. Is this really much to ask? Tie some fabric round your face, oh, it's the simplest of tasks. At the gym, at the store, don't treat it like such a chore. No, these mandates aren't malicious. All your theories are fictitious. Stop the lies, stop the fights. No one's taking away your rights. All this speculation makes me need a flask. Come on and read some data. All you masturbators, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask.
It's a mask, it's a mask. Heaven's sakes, it's just a mask. Such a shame that asking folks to follow rules gets you harassed. You can shout, you can glare, but listen, Karen, I don't care. Never seen folks so dramatic over a f***ing piece of fabric. Hard to breathe, feels too hot. Quit your bitching, there's a thought. Suck a top, and don't you give me any sass. We've got a lot to do, and it's not just the flu. So wear a mask. 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 Get your head out of your ass. Try to think of someone other than yourself is all we ask. While you sit watching Fox, ignoring science and the docs. Wow, your ignorance is showing as the death toll keeps on growing. Case by case, test by test. Don't forget, you're not oppressed till we put this damn pandemic in the past. Try not to be so grouchy, have some faith in Fauci. Wear a mask, wear a mask. Wash your hands and wear a mask.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Yeah, welcome everybody. It's Friday. We got the two co-host OG in here, Karen and Charles. What's going on, Karen? Karen, all the way. You're in Arcadia still, right? Or are you over at somebody?
Yeah, I'm in Arcadia.
Okay. So according to Karen, next Friday, because we're not going to do the show Monday, and she's only on Mondays and Fridays if she can. Of course, under strenuous circumstances called life, Karen's life. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but Mondays and Fridays is when she can make the show. But Monday is the 4th of July. We are cutting it off. We're not going to go ahead and do the show on that day. So the next day, Karen will be here, will be on Friday, and she says she's going to be in like Oklahoma or someplace like that.
North Carolina or Tennessee.
Oh, that too. It's not in Florida. Let's put it that way. So she'll feel a lot cooler. It'll probably be a lot less humidity. As you can tell, and probably people in that state probably going to be speaking English a lot better than I do. So.
Just a slow Southern drawl, that's all.
Just a slow Southern style, which you're okay with. I mean, that's yeah. You kind of relate to that a little bit.
A little.
Eric's not here today. He is out basically taking care of business with family. So we wish him a happy weekend and a happy 4th and everything like that. You know, I was really hoping he'd be on here today because he said he'd have the mixture, all the alcohol to make the liquid Butterfinger, and I was kind of wanting to get his reaction on it. Yeah. So he was going to have that done. But then we were also going to talk about more food as well, like we did on Wednesday. Now, especially with 4th of July coming, you know, everybody's barbecuing, and I understand you're going to have a barbecue tomorrow?
We are. It's a late Father's Day, but also 4th of July because, well, as you know, most of the guys in the family are all CDL drivers, so they can't drink on Monday because they have to be at work on Tuesday. So had to do it on Saturday where everybody can drink real well.
Yeah, it's true. And it's kind of weird, too, is because, okay, so like the 4th of July, now here's the thing. So legally speaking, according to Florida law, you're not allowed to shoot fireworks except for a few holidays, New Year's Eve, 4th of July, and I think there's another one in there somewhere. But so when you're shooting off your fireworks, most of them are going to be, now the official one, there's one down here in Lashley Park down here in Port Charlotte that's going to be doing on Sunday, which is the 3rd of July. They're going to do their thing over there, and then on the 4th of July, Monday, there'll be another thing going on. But it does pose a problem. If you want to go ahead and have a gathering, it's like, well, listen, we want to have a gathering on the 4th, which, everybody has the day off, most of. But it's like, you got to go to work the next day. It's kind of like a Sunday type of deal. But, people are being creative and doing it Saturday. So, but at the same time, it's like legally, you're really not supposed to do the fireworks there, but it is what it is. So,
we're not doing fireworks until Monday because I'm one block over from the Turner Center. So we sit in our side yard and we watch the entire fireworks display.
Oh, there you go. So you don't even need to buy. You don't even need to buy fireworks. You got it all set.
Not really. So we're gonna. I know that they bought them, so we're gonna set them off that night instead of beforehand. But
yeah. So and like I mentioned, the calendar it just fell on a crappy day. Hey, I'm happy. Monday is off for me. I'm happy to have Monday off. Thank you very much. But yeah, for anything like if you want to go ahead and celebrate barbecues, drinking parties, and stuff like that, that's probably going to be held like on a Saturday or even in one case a Sunday if you have the Monday off. So
right.
It's everybody. Listen, bottom line, doesn't matter when you celebrate. Just make sure you stay safe. If you're going to drive, don't drink so much, or if at
Absolutely.
all. Make sure you have one of those breathalyzer tests because that way you can go ahead and play high-low with your friends at home. It's like, all right, how far over the drinking level is he? You blow in there, and there's wagering going on there, and that's of course illegal too. But I'm sure nobody really cares. But
well, speaking of food, did you see the recipe that I posted? I think it was day before yesterday.
Let me take a look. Are you talking about where did you post it on your profile?
No, yeah, it was on my Facebook. It's called a bloomin' onion quesadilla.
Yes, I did see it. Let me go ahead and pull that up here. Go ahead.
It only gets a name because of the way you build it. It's in layers, but you take tortilla shells and cut them in half, and then you fill it up just like you would like a taco. And then you roll them so it kind of looks like a waffle cone. And then you lay them in a circular pattern, and then you layer it with cheese, and then you put another layer, and you just keep building it until it's kind of looks just like the bloomin' onion. And then you put it in the oven.
I'm going through your profile. I don't see it. Did you share it on the page maybe? Or on here, let me see. Hold on. Did you share it on your PM? See if you can find it again. Share it to to the show's messenger. All right. And that way I can go ahead and get it there quickly.
It was really good because you pull it apart and it's just this ooey gooey cheese and it's honestly it's like little tacos more than it is quesadillas, but it turned out really good. And then you dip it in whatever your forte is for that. But sour cream, salsa, guacamole, whatever. It was really good.
The thing on my end, it's like onion. That's it.
There's no onion in it. It's only called that because of it. It looks when it's all layered out on the pan, it looks like that blooming onion.
Oh, shape. Yeah, I got to get that.
And you can just pull pieces of it out.
Yeah, I got to get that recipe then if that's the case.
Super easy to make. I mean, Kelsey, she filled the tortilla with the meat mixture. David put the cheese on the inside of it. I rolled it and put it on the pan. I mean, it was really easy.
Well, yeah. I mean, and listen, if you can make it, it's got to be easy.
That's right.
I'm kidding. I'm still holding that bacon cornbread thing on you.
I know. I'm going to redeem myself. I am.
One of these days, Karen. One of these days. It's all good.
Even though the price of bacon's tripled, but damn it, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It has a lot of stuff has gone up. Like the price of meat, like just ground beef. If you're going to make patties for burgers and stuff like that, I think it said it's gone up like 20% or something like that, 15-20%. Like everything's just gone up.
We did a welcome home dinner yesterday for David, and the one thing that he wanted, he kept telling me while he was on the road, is that he wanted pulled pork. So I went, normally at K&J's, I get 2 Boston butts in a big package.
Yep.
Probably about, 25-30 pounds of meat combined. And I used to pay about $25-26 for both of them. And I went to get that 2-pack for his dinner, $62.
Jeez. And how much, what was the original price that you used to pay?
Between 25 and 27.
And now 60, so it's like double the price. More than double. Yeah. Wow.
Triple, actually.
Wow.
So I told David, I said, well, I'm buying a single one, and it's going to be a lot smaller than I normally get.
But was it enough? Because usually I overbuy.
It was enough. It just, we normally have leftovers for a couple days so that he can, make some cold barbecued pulled pork sandwiches for lunch and stuff. But we didn't have leftovers.
Oh, I see. So yeah, see, me with the family over here, I usually buy like a pretty good size ass. I mean, butt, whatever. And I go ahead and make it, and we have so much left over. It's like we don't even finish it. It just right. Like goes really bad, or just stays in the refrigerator.
You need
forever.
to start freezing it. It's what you need to do.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. We got to start freezing stuff because it's like that lasts longer. And I don't know. Well, it's to the point where it's like these leftovers just sit around and they get forgotten. They're like pushed in the back of the fridge and nobody sees them anymore.
Well, what I started doing too is because I'm used to, of course, cooking for an army, and now there's only 4 of us here. Mm-hmm. So now I still cook that same pork, and especially this works out really well with grocery prices being skyrocketing. But now I just take that leftover and then I freeze it. So I'm basically making 2 meals, but cooking it at the same time.
Right.
So then all I got to do is grab it out of the freezer when you're on a lazy day and don't feel like cooking anything. Just heat it up.
There you go. That's the best way to do it. I mean, that's we got to start that process. Anyway, giving the number out here, 813-699-5353. So if you're listening to us on one of our radio stations, go ahead and give us a call if you want to go ahead and join in. We're talking about the 4th. Of course, it's we're being heard over in Ireland and the UK, and they probably want to say, "What the fuck is the 4th of July?" And we know the 4th of July falls on Monday, but what is so special? Well, it's our Independence Day, so where everybody's got mostly everybody's got the day off, and a lot of people like to shoot off fireworks and celebrate and break open their barbecue, because that's what Americans do. We break open our barbecue, so we're going to be talking about that. We are going to go ahead and bring up they released this morning the second version, part 2 of Stranger Things season 4. So when Alyssa comes in here, we'll go ahead and dive into that, because we have made it it is one of our missions to go ahead and make sure that we get through the 4 hours of 2 episodes. One episode's like an hour and 20 minutes, and the other episode's like 2.5 hours. So it may be just 2 episodes, but it's like watching 4 of them. The Duffer Brothers, they're weird. I mean, it's just the way they just.
So you haven't seen the first half of season 4?
Yes, we have. We have seen the first half.
Okay.
Yes, so we know what's going on. And listen, if you haven't seen it, you may want to turn off the show and and on the second half of it.
I've seen the first half.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you should be ready to go for these 2 long episodes. And of course, if you haven't seen the first half, the twist that ended the first session, 11, and what she's been going through. Obviously, she's back to the bald haircut, or almost bald haircut, just a boy haircut, which I find terrible. I mean, it's like she was looking,
I do too.
She was looking really good with all those long curls going on, and it's like, oh man, you got to shave it back down to a boy cut. Come on now. Sylvia went ahead and said she already watched the first of the 4, so okay, that's good. So we're good to go there. And so as long as Sylvia is not going to go ahead and get spoiled, that's good. Everybody else that's listening, and listen, Go ahead, find us on Facebook. You can see the video and everything going on, because I do have a video here that was prompted on the news, and it was a TikTok video at a McDonald's, and the McDonald's employee got mass reviews, like raving reviews of what she did. Let me go ahead and share the video here with you. As you see, this will pop up here. Now, what happened in this case is the drive-through employee had to deal with an ongoing customer that just kept going through the drive-through to say, make my drink again. You didn't make it right. You didn't make it right. And it's like over, I think, like half a dozen times. And this was the video, I believe, that broke the camel's back. Let me go ahead and get the audio on there, and let's listen.
It's all on the bottom, see? And now you can go to a different store. We will not be serving you anymore.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You got for what? Why are you not serving me?
Please go forward.
Why are you not serving me?
Get out of my drive-thru.
I'm just asking you why you're not serving me.
Because every single time we make your drink, it is wrong. Obviously, we cannot satisfy you the first time, and we're done trying. So get out of my drive-thru.
Okay. All right.
And you guys call my employee vulgar names.
Who did I call?
So right there, never say the word. Let me stop that. Looks like they want to go right to an ad, try to cut it off. So yeah, I mean, listen, number one, you don't see that very often. Normally, if an employee does that, we're talking about massive firing right there. No, you can't do that to a customer. But this customer is just like wreaking havoc. And if that is true, where the customer's going ahead and cussing out the employees, oh, well, hell yeah, you have every right to go ahead and just lash out at them. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, wouldn't you be doing the same thing? I know, like, the customer is not always right, and we need to, respect the customer, but the customer's got to respect the employees too.
I agree.
Yep. So there
has to be some type of limitation to what you're supposed to take.
Yep. TikToker Ghetto Garbage Builds shared this clip of the McDonald's employee berating a customer at the drive-thru for repeatedly asking workers to remake his drink. There was two versions of the video posted, the first being 37 seconds long, and then a 6-second clip of the incident that went viral, over 6.2 million views. And I'm sure the 6-second clip is basically clipping it down to where the employee looks really, really bad. Of course, the longer version shows the root of the problem, which turned out to be the customer claiming that there was not enough flavoring in his drink. And like we just heard, because the employee says it's all on the bottom. See, now go to a different store. We'll not be serving you anymore. And another colleague actually shuts the window. Then the customer asks why, and because every time we make you drink, obviously we can't serve you. We can't satisfy you. Now, comments by viewers of the video, which was shot in the U.S., have made quite unsympathetic to the customer, which most take in the employee's side. One says, I like her. She's not McHaving it anymore. Customers stop being exhausting. It's just fast food. Another one says, why do I have a feeling she is in the 100% right here? Because she is. I think we're all on her side. One put, it's a McDonald's, not a fancy coffee shop. People really be expecting the most for less, one person added. So as you can see, it's like, listen, my wife gets the iced coffee. We understand that the flavoring, the actual flavoring gets down at the bottom, and you can shake that shit up as all you want. Listen, it's not rising from the bottom. You just literally have to take your straw, stir it in, and then slurp it up. Just get over it. So, and listen, I've never seen anybody remake my drink. Usually, if you don't like the way that they make your drink, you go somewhere else. Go somewhere else where the flavoring's better. Go to Starbucks, spend 10 times more, and get whatever you want. Go to Dunkin' and probably spend about 5 times more and get whatever you want. You see, there are other places that serve coffee. As a matter of fact, you may not even know this, but Taco Bell serves a Cinnabon version of iced coffee. Go there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but during breakfast they serve a Cinnabon version of. Well, actually, I think they serve that. It might be all day. I don't know, but I know we got it for Alyssa when we went to get breakfast one time. Which, by the way, their breakfast hours suck. 9 o'clock in the morning is when they open, not 7 or 8. 9. So it's like I'm already starting work by that time. I can't get Taco Bell breakfast, but they only serve it till like 11, so it's only a 2-hour breakfast thing. So no wonder they're not really competing. Burger King opens at 6, Wendy's opens at 7. I mean, come on, Taco Bell.
Well, they really always competed with. They were the place that picked up all the late night people. So I guess now they're picking up all the late morning people.
I guess so. It's like, listen, we're going to see the same people rolling in at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And they're not going to be waking up at 7 o'clock. We just saw them 5 hours ago.
They got to wake up after that hangover settles down.
Yeah, that taco coma. After the diarrhea settles out or gets out, then they're going to be working for more. One of the things too that I liked at Wendy's is they had an egg and sausage and cheese burrito. And they only sold it for like $1. And that was over at Wendy's. They did away with that. I don't know why. It was good. It was really good. It was a nice, cheap version, something cheap and alternative, but they got rid of it. I was kind of disappointed.
Was it similar to the one McDonald's has?
No. So the one at McDonald's, number one, is pre-made. Which I guess they're all pre-made if you really think about it. But the one at McDonald's, it's got the sausage and egg and cheese, but they also have the peppers. I'm not a fan of the peppers, so it's like, yeah. But it was very similar to the one that they serve at Taco Bell, except Taco Bell has a bigger version and it's cooked way better. It's like toasted. So,
okay.
Yeah. If you've never had Taco Bell breakfast, give it a try one time. Just gonna you're gonna have to go ahead and tell your kids, like, all right, we're waiting till 9 to have breakfast. And I know that's not always a win-win. I know that, so it's gonna be tough. But yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Typically, mine don't get up till 9:30 anyway.
Oh well, there you go. You're good to go. Just gotta find a Taco Bell in Arcadia.
People.
Yeah, just gotta find a Taco Bell in Arcadia that serves it, and then you're all good.
We have one, but I'll tell you what, I don't trust. And there's another thing. There's a tip for you. If you ever come to Arcadia, I don't recommend our Taco Bell. They've been shut down twice because of people getting food poisoning, and this is recently.
You would think
people are always.
You would think with a place that has all those Mexicans in it, they'd serve it right.
You would think. Let me tell you, this is a place not to stop at taco trucks either. They are horrible.
Really?
There's no flavor. Like, you pay $6 for like 2-3 tacos, and all it comes with is the meat that you choose. All the extras, like the pico and the lettuce, tomato, all that's separate. It's all separate prices too. But there's no flavor to their tacos.
So, like, do they serve you like a plate? It's like they'll slop on the meat. They'll serve you the soft taco or a hard taco.
That's it.
And is there like a condiment bar where you can just add your top? No.
You have to pay extra for them to put that on.
Holy yeah! Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, the best we do have. I personally think, because we have two Mexican restaurants here, but the little hole in the wall El Charro's is the best. They get all their stuff from fresh from the market, and everything is made like they don't have it in pots sitting where they cooked it in bulk. Everything's made as you order it.
Nice,
and it's amazing.
I like that. Sylvia in the comments that she mentioned while we were talking about the drinks, Mountain Dew Red. If there's alcohol added into it, I'm not sure how that compared to the.
That might taste better. I do like the new purple one though.
Yeah, that's the one they serve over in Circle K. Yeah, I've yet to try
that one.
I haven't tried it. It's because it's not in diet. That's the only problem.
It makes me ping off the wall with energy, but
and you kind of need.
I need that some days, though. Yeah. I need that some days.
Sylvia commenting on the Taco Bell breakfast, sort of. I guess I already watched first at 4. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Sylvia is there today. I already watched. I don't understand that, Sylvia. If you could go ahead and please elaborate what
maybe
what
she
you
means
mean by
the
that.
first half of season 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. So Stranger Things, right. So she's already watched the first. Okay. Good. So yeah, that's right. We had I had talked. I thought she had typed that during the Taco Bell talk, but
so
yeah.
Did you get my Did you get the message I sent you? And I told you I actually checked it out to make sure it was legit on how to make $1,500 a month.
Yeah, I saw that, and here. Let me play it for everybody because obviously this is something that we need to. If we can make $1,500 on this, Jesus Christ, God help us. Let me share the screen here. So we have. Here we go.
You guys, I have literally found the world's shittiest side hustle. Don't believe me? Let me show you.
Did you just say the world's shittiest side hustle?
So first you're going to go to openbiome.org. It's actually a non-profit organization that does research with poop. Next, you're going to go up here to everyone and go down to stool donation. You're going to click that. And it's going to bring you over here where you will come down and apply to become a Poop with Purpose stool donor.
What?
From there, as you can see, you get paid to poop up to $1,500 per month. Not so bad. Well, so there you have it. I mean, a side hustle that could potentially help you save somebody's lives. Who knows? So, I mean, maybe it's not so shitty after all. Yeah, like and follow me for more ideas.
Oh my God!
You guys, I have literally found the.
I was dying when I gotta check this out.
But seriously, is that real? Is that for real?
It's for real. I actually had a friend that had to have a fecal transplant, and it really can save their life because if your intestines get enough bad bacteria that they can't produce, the good, then it can cause some serious health issues. So they basically cleanse you out, and then they insert through a procedure someone else's fecal matter, and then it's supposed to help rebuild the good bacteria.
Oh my God! Now
I didn't realize there was. Listen, that's how they got it.
Listen, I shit like 2 or 3 times a day. I'm over here wondering. So it's up to $1,500 now.
Yes.
Is that by poundage? Like how much how much my shit weighs? I don't know. Oh man, did you go on the site? Did you sign up?
I didn't sign up, but I wanted to make sure before I mentioned it that it was actually legit and not just a hoax. But yes, it's legit, and you can go exactly like she tells you through that website and sign up to be a donor, and then they'll send you everything you need to collect and mail to them.
Open Bio Me. I'm gonna get a virus. I already see it. Open Bio.
I'm telling you won't. It's legit.
Non-profit stool bank. It's a bank of shit. Unbelievable. Hold on. Here, let me share the screen. This is great. This is awesome. Open Bio Me. All right. So here is the website. We see it. Yes. Okay.
And then scroll over to everyone.
Go over to everyone. All right.
And then down to donate.
Stool donation.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it opens you up to everything.
Apply to become a Poop with Purpose stool donor. This is great. Listen, you gotta have a lot of shit to make $1,500.
I don't know. I like I said, that's as far as I went. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something. So,
oh my God,
as far as I got with it. But I'm thinking to myself, $1,500 a month, and you'd be saving more than that. Just think, because if it's not going in your septic, then you'd be saving money because it'd be longer before you have to empty your septic.
Oh my God! So here's the website. Let's just show it right there. Openbiome.org. And you know what? I'm going to apply. I'm going to do this.
I'm telling you.
So here it is. Poop with Purpose. Be a stool donor. Your poop could save lives. Blah blah blah. As a stool donor, you could save lives and earn as much as $1,500 a month. Pooping has never been so rewarding. So, can you donate your stool? See what it takes. We have to live in the Boston area.
Do you?
Yeah. So at minimum,
I wonder if you could research and find one like in the Florida area.
I could try. earn $50 per donation. So every time you take a dump, you're getting $50. Hey, that's better than donating blood, I'll tell you that much.
Right? And just think how good you'd feel at the next family gathering saying, I saved lives with my poop.
So here's the thing. So if you're in the Boston area, I guess, you live there, you donate 3 times per week on site, be 18 to 49 years old, and pass health screens and tests. So I guess you have to be healthy, which probably kicks me out. I'm going to apply anyway. I'm just going to see if it kicks me. Listen, I want to donate my shit. I'm just going to have to stop eating corn. I don't want it to look weird. Apply. Okay.
I'm not allowed to eat corn.
Thank you for your interest. Blah, blah, blah. Pass a health screen. Be fully vaccinated for Alyssa can't do that.
Really?
Yeah. Right there. Live in the Boston area. Able to donate at least 2-3 times a week. Must be 18 to 49. Pass our health screens. Be fully vaccinated for COVID-19.
Wow.
I don't understand why. I guess they're, trying to prevent COVID in the shit. Because I'm sure that's what it would be. What's your current height in feet and inches? Really? You want to know my height? My current pounds
what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Will you be living or working in the greater Boston area for the next 6 months? No. I wonder if I just click that. No. How many times a week can you donate and come to our Cambridge, Massachusetts site? We'll look at have you done that before? Have you or an immediate relative had colon cancer? Have you or an immediate relative had inflammatory bowel disease or Crohn's disease? In the past 12 months, have you been treated by a doctor for asthma or had asthma symptoms? Do you regularly experience fever or any stomach issues like constipation, diarrhea, stomach pain, and blood? Well, yeah, I kind of do.
That's when you talk about.
Oh, this is going to be a no-no for me. In the past 12 months, have you had treatment, taken medication, or attended counseling for ADD or ADHD? I do.
What's that got to do with your stool?
I don't know. Maybe the shit gets depressed, or maybe it can't concentrate on being donated. I don't know. In the past 12 months, have you had treatment, taken medication for depression? Have you experienced symptoms of depression, anxiety, any allergies?
Yeah, because I shit too much.
Have you, in the past 3 months, have you had unprotected sex with a new sexual partner? No. 6 months, have you gotten a new tattoo? Have you gotten a new piercing in the last 6 months? Have you taken any antibiotics, antifungal, antivirus in the past 8 weeks? Does your work or any volunteer actively involve contact with any of the following hospitals, long-term settings, outpatient settings, human or animal tissue? Have you been fully vaccinated for COVID-19? In the last 8 weeks, have you had any of the following shots or vaccinations? And it goes through everything that you could possibly get. Have you lived outside the U.S. in the past 12 months? What's your education? I guess you have to be an educated shit donator.
Apparently.
I guess so. Are you interested in receiving occasion? Yeah. Well, this is where they fuck you. How did you hear about us? I heard it from Karen, damn it. And there you go. They used to submit.
She's a fuck shitter.
That's a long, extensive fucking thing, man. I'm telling you, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. I mean, that right there just made me...
There were more questions on that than there was for my physical.
Yeah, that made me constipated, for crying out loud. Gee whiz. Just seeing all that. That's crazy. So I get, you know what? We should probably try to see a stool donor in Florida. Let's see here. Stool donation center. Florida. Donation center. Still donation for money. There's the Open BioMe. There's the Good Nature Stool Donation Program. This one here is $25 to $75 per visit. Again, up to $1,500 a month.
Wow.
This one here, you have to be 18 to 50. Normal weight. That's not me. Don't smoke. Have no history of gastro disease or alcohol or drug abuse. Are not pregnant. Live near one of the donation centers. See map. And this one here.
You probably have to drop it off.
Oh, yeah. I'm not mailing it. Can you imagine UPS?
Can you imagine someone stealing that package?
Yeah, right. What has Brown done for you? I don't know. Take a look. It's in there. It's pretty brown. So yeah, this one here shows Arizona, Los Angeles, and then of course the one in Boston. So, unfortunately, that doesn't do it for me. But they opened up...
it just makes you wonder what other type of side hustles are out there that are just as outrageous.
I need that side hustle. That's the thing. And this would be great. Come on. As much shit they talk down here in Florida, you mean to tell me there's not a side hustle to go ahead and give you my shit? All right, donor program requirements, 18 to 50. This is Rebiotics, TIX. It's a fairing company, first company, blah, blah, blah. See, I'm really getting interested here. See, click here to see if you may qualify. Okay. Have a BMI equal to or over 35. Have a BMI equal or over. I have to be overweight for this? I don't know. Maybe that's the one I'm not talking about. Yeah, stool donor. Oh, this is in Minneapolis. Well, Minneapolis, St. Paul, I think everybody has a BMI of over 35. Do not enroll. I'm sorry. Do not enroll as a donor. Okay. Yeah, well, that's obviously there. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, that right there is it's kind of interesting. If there was one in Georgia, I probably should go ahead and give it to DJ Scotty there on that one. But
right?
Yeah, right. Anyway, so we're talking shit here today on the Charles Richardson Show. And if you want to talk shit, 813-699-5353. I can already tell you already. Once we go ahead and have some barbecue, I think on Sunday, that's when Alyssa's dad and mom are going to have us over. I can already tell you it's going to back me up. And, that would have been an amazing donation. Probably, definitely the $50 variety. I can tell you that much.
After any holiday, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving.
Can you imagine Thanksgiving? Can you imagine? Listen, I'm going to need more containers. I may have to go ahead and donate 4 times a week. Just to get the turkey out of my ass.
4 times a day for a week.
Well, it says between 2 to 3 times a week minimum. And, I'll definitely be doing that, at least more than that. So, especially during the holidays, you're right. Oh, man. Absolutely. So, what's the plans on the barbecue that you guys are having? I heard it was a pulled pork that you guys are doing again, or are you guys doing something different now?
No, we're gonna. The guys are gonna grill. There's always some type of stupid work on somebody's truck going on, so they're switching a transmission at the same time.
Oh God!
In Tommy's truck, and then we've got some games planned. We have been dying to do the tortilla slap game. The one on I think it started on TikTok. I don't know, where you hold the water in your mouth and you have to hit each other with the tortilla without spitting the water out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so stupid games like that, and of course drinking.
See, we've always talked about, even when you were, doing the show here, we always talked about we're going to do some type of redneck games. We're going to try to do the slip and slide, fill the cup with beer or something like that.
We have to do that. I'm telling you, that would be so much fun.
I found actually something on Dick's Sporting Goods. And I guess it's a real thing. It's actually a slip and slide mat that's created for ice hockey. You play it on your knees, and it shoots water up on the side so everything stays wet. But there's 2 nets at the end, like inflatable nets.
Okay.
And I guess it comes with the puck and sticks and everything like that, or inflatable sticks, whatever. But it's like an inflatable hockey rink. So it's like, that's kind of cool. I still want to do the obstacle course to get the drinks in there. And of course, we can probably think of some other games as well, but got to find that.
That is too.
Got to find the venue or the area we can do it. It's got to have running water. We have to have internet there so we can go ahead, or at least a good cell signal so we can go ahead and stream it. I hate doing things, recorded for playback later. I'm not a fan of that. But, yeah, we got to definitely do that, and that definitely should be on a holiday. So that's the one game. You don't have any other games going on, like who can go ahead and lift the transmission up the quickest or something like that, or.
I'm sure they'll be good. I should probably go live when they're putting the trading out the transmission, because
there's not enough time in the day for
they
that.
give each other so much shit, and they are constantly harassing each other and talking shit to each other. It's absolutely hilarious.
Who went live earlier today or yesterday where because we had some torrential rain in this area, and it was flooding, and they still had the sprinkler system going.
That was across the street from me.
Really?
Yes, the stupid high school over here had the sprinklers going, and we literally had to move vehicles because we had the dinner party because vehicles were sliding off into the ditch, and there was one of the pickup trucks. It's a smaller. It's a little Dakota.
Yeah.
So one of the pickup trucks, the water was up to the bumper.
Oh my God.
So they had to move it. So when they went outside, they noticed that the sprinklers were on, and so they filmed it. And he's like, I can't believe there's such dumbasses over here. I'm like, I'm telling you. Somebody told me that they're on a timer. I said, but it's school's out. You would think
that doesn't stop the grass from growing just because the school's out.
Well, no, but you would think that they wouldn't want to be mowing the field as often because that's a baseball field over there.
Yeah. Well, they still have to maintain it, though. So
I guess.
I understand the sprinklers going on, but somebody's going to say, "Hey, listen, it's kind of flooded. Maybe we turn the sprinklers off today." I'm just saying.
When it's rainy, it's the rain season.
Yeah,
give it a break because it rains pretty much the same time every day. So why would you put the timer on for right when we get rain every single day?
And it's been relentless recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, it's like we're not talking about a little sprinkle here and there. We're talking about full-blown thunderstorms with rain that just comes down in buckets. Like the gullies of the ditches are full over
yesterday.
Here. Yeah,
Kelsey was out there actually trying to catch. We had walking catfish, literally just floating across the road.
Oh my word! Really?
I'm serious. I said that's great. You're just going to stand in the middle of the road and fish, and you could have. There was quite a few of them.
That's crazy.
Only in Arcadia.
No, I'm sure it's happening elsewhere too. I'm keeping an eye on it because I actually got a notification here that my internet is unstable, which I'm really tired of. I've actually went ahead. I got like one of the faster internets that Xfinity covers. I'm like about a 600 download and 20 upload, which is plenty for video and audio transmission while it finally caught up. And it's like I'm over here measuring my Wi-Fi. Now, granted, the computers that you see here, they're on an Ethernet cord, so they're not Wi-Fi. But I'm over here taking my phone, I'm taking my computer, and I'm testing it. 100, 150, 200. I'm thinking, what the hell is this? Where's the 600 I'm supposed to get? I know there's going to be a drop-off and stuff like that if it's on Wi-Fi, but not that much. My God. I mean, I should be at like 450, 500. That's acceptable. So I got really upset. It's like I'm almost ready to go ahead and turn my modem in and get a new modem and saying, don't do that. It's not worth it. I'm thinking, listen, I'm
surprised with ours because one being out here and then because it's hard to get internet out here. And then we've got CenturyLink, which everyone out here complains about. But yet, like right now, I've got my phone on it. The Oculus is running. And there's two other phones running all at the same time.
Yep.
And we don't seem to ever, knock on wood, don't ever seem to have an issue with it slowing down or buffering or anything.
Well, that's good. I mean, what are you guys running? What's your speed that's normally supposed to be? Like, how, do you know?
What?
Like 6, 10, 20?
I'm lucky I know what light is supposed to be on to know that the modem's working.
Oh, man. How would you ever survive if you didn't have your son? Honestly, you have I don't know.
I finally can hook up like the phone and all this, although I'm still a freaking dingbat. I still plug the stupid ring in, even though I'm not actually using the ring. I'm just using it for the stand. I keep thinking that the stupid thing has to be plugged in for my phone to work. And he's like, Mom, it doesn't have, that's not what charges your phone. I'm like, oh yeah, that's separate.
You'll learn one of these. You know what? They have senior classes. And I
know. I need to go take some.
You need to go to the one. I mean, I know they're 55 and over, which you're almost there. Okay. We're not going to go ahead and say you're 22 or 25, so we're not going to lie to our people like that. But, no, it's just, you got to take one of these things here. First is the timer on the VCR, which I don't think they offer anymore, but
I don't think so.
That's still a good catch-up one. But yeah.
And when I was in college, now this is, I know it was back in 2003, But I took a computer course and I aced it 100%.
Well, there you go. So what's the deal? Well, so why can't you use that?
Because it was all basis like functionality and terminology, mainly terminology. And that I'm good with.
But you can't do it. You know what it's called, but you can't do it.
Well, and they didn't tell me. They didn't teach us like how to hook specific parts up or anything of that nature. And then you have to understand 2003. I mean, people were just really getting in past dial-up at that point.
Yeah.
So internet and stuff's changed a little bit since then.
Well, we've learned a lot today. We learned that there's actually a thing called a poop donation. You can make money off that. We learned that you can't go into a McDonald's drive-thru 10 times back-to-back to go ahead and have your drink made correctly because they'll just kick your ass out. Get the fuck out of my drive-thru. You need to go to Burger King. Get out of here. You don't like it? Tough shit. Bye-bye. Here's all.
Need some customers.
Here's all the flavoring right here. Go. Bye. You stir it in. We don't stir it. You do. We're not Dairy Queen. We're not going to go ahead and blend it in one of these machines there. You stir it in. But yeah, so we're approaching the top of the hour. We got a couple of songs here. We're probably going to be about 9 minutes. So go ahead, take a break. Go grab a beer. We're going to do the same. Or I'm going to grab a drink or something like that. It's been a rough day with the kid. But I'm going to go ahead and grab a drink here. Come back here, top of the hour. We're going to kick it right off with Facebook memes. And then we'll dive right into the Stranger Things and, Stranger Things series and go over that too. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Feel every blow to
Tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting. But wait, there is a solution. Introducing Naptime, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Naptime. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-asleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay. Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Naptime, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying... Thanks, Naptime.
Thanks, Naptime. Thanks, Naptime.
Naptime, when they just won't shut up. Naptime is not legal in the following states.
Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. 813-699-5353. That's what you just heard. Karen and Charles right here with you on a Friday, the first Friday of July, and also the first day to go ahead and binge watch 4 hours of Stranger Things episodes, which result in 2 episodes. 4 hours. I'm telling you, Duffer Brothers do weird. They really are. Want to go ahead and throw some support out there to Karen and David. Of course, Karen right there. So, Hull Calling and Contracting, make sure you go ahead and give them a shout. They can handle all your home improvements, lawn maintenance, car repairs, and much, much more. Of course, they do hauling. I mean, hence the name. Hello. But if you're in the Southwest Florida area, give them a call for all those other things, 941-204-1264. Now, if you're outside of Florida, they might be able to handle you, too. Give them a call and see if they can. 941-204-1264. Operators are standing by. They may not be able to schedule you really fast. Like, I think if I had to have my lawn mowed right now, I think there's a 3-month waiting list. I'm just saying.
Lawns are good. We handed them over to our son.
There you go.
Hauling, on the other hand, you may have to wait a couple weeks.
Yeah. So there you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth right there. Karen, that's one of the people that you'd be calling. Actually, I think she would be the one you'd be calling. I don't think David would answer the phone unless you're like a 75-year-old hot grandmother or something like that. That's about it. That's what he does.
He'll be very happy when we get technology that when a number he doesn't know pops up with their picture.
I don't know if you want that, because that could be some. It's always there's a whole bunch of catfishing going on, I'm sure.
That's true.
I'll go ahead and post like a David Spade picture on mine, and it's like, oh, David Spade's calling me. Oh no, it's just Charles. Never mind, forget it. Let us go ahead and let's get to our memes, because our memes have been piling up, and we need to do them. So let's get the music on. All right, this one here. Actually, let me see if I can blow it up a little bit bigger. Some of these are small, but I'll read them off to you. So there's a cartoon here: 2 ladies, a donkey, and a clown. Or it looks like a clown. Lady says, well, my ideal man is got to have a sense of humor and a nice ass. And the clown's like, yeah, this is my lucky day because he has the ass and a sense of humor. Well, you would think. I don't know. I lifted up my shirt to check out my abs and a Cheeto fell out. So there's that. Here's a sign: a man ran home from work, pulled his wife to the bedroom, threw her on the bed, and pulled the blankets over them. She was shocked he hadn't been like this for 20 years. Then her husband said, look, my new watch glows in the dark. Yeah. Went to Publix tonight, and y'all should have seen the promotion. Aunt Jemima, Mrs. Butherwitz, and Uncle Ben's were protesting. Texas Pete and Captain Morgan were getting drunk. Little Debbie was working the corner, and Jimmy Dean was showing everybody his sausage. The world has gone crazy. And you know what? I'm just going to put that right back there. You know what? That right there is more true than you think.
Exactly.
Here's a picture of Loki smiling very evilishly. And a coworker says, hey, quick question. You do witchcraft, right? And Loki is the person that he's asking. It entirely depends on the rest of the information you're about to give me.
I may have to opt out of that one.
I didn't like the Loki series. It was just not interesting. I was very disappointed. Here's a sign: butt plugs are all fun and games until you fart and shoot the cat. In my case, it'd be farting and shooting the dog. A study just released says that if you drink coffee in the nude, you're much less likely to spill it. I'll have to try that tomorrow.
I can see that being true.
I'll have to try that tomorrow. Or Alyssa will have to try it tomorrow, one of the two. That obviously went ahead and was not supposed to happen. It is so hot outside, I could almost call my ex so I could be around something shady. Wow. This one is a banner that says Gray Pride. Everything's in gray. It's very hard to read. We're old. We're confused. Get off our lawn. Here's a minion here. Dear haters, I couldn't help but notice that ugly ends with me and ugly starts with you. Ooh, awesome. I'm sorry. Awesome ends with me and ugly starts with... I totally fucked that up. Next one. Here's a three-way picture. One has a saltine cracker on the top, and then it shows, what is that, like peanut butter? Peanut butter? Okay, it's kind of dark. And the other one, of course, on top of it. What Oreos look like when you're broke. Yes.
Pretty much.
But you know something? It doesn't cost that much more than a jar of peanut butter and saltines anymore. You can get Oreos pretty cheap. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's not waste time. Son of a bitch. I hate when this thing ends like that. Here's Wile E. Coyote on the Acme Rocket. The Roadrunner's looking behind him, and Snoopy, for whatever reason, is dancing there. So this whole picture, here's the caption. We didn't need to be told, quote, don't try this at home when we were kids, because we weren't fucking idiots. Well, it says freaking idiots, but still, we get the point. Here's a conversation between Netflix and myself. Netflix says, do you want to watch a 10-hour movie? I say, what? No, absolutely not. Are you insane? Netflix says, what if we break it up into hour-long episodes and you watch them all in one sitting? And I said, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Basically, binge watching. Kind of what we do already. I wouldn't be able to do 10 one-hour episodes. I mean,
I couldn't either.
We watch Riverdale, and that's like, 40, 45-minute episodes. I think we can only do 2, maybe 3, depending on how rested we are.
I think I've done 5.
Oh, I'm gonna break that record tonight then. Here's a caption. Here's a picture post. I'm in a Walmart parking lot watching a woman who can't remember where she parked. Every time she holds her remote in the air, I honk my horn. That's mean.
That would be so
That's mean. Why are you honking? I'm just, what would you say? Because obviously she's going to hear the horn and say, oh, it's over here. It's over here. Wait a minute. Who the fuck are you? Get out of my car. Here's a post. When Spider-Man shoots a sticky substance all over somebody, he's amazing. But when I do it, I'm a pervert. Get your Spider-Man out. Here's two old ladies sitting on the curb. If your palm itches, you're going to get something. And the other lady says, if your crotch itches, you've already got it.
True.
I forget what movie this is from, but it's a little kid and an old man, not old man, but an adult talking. Looks like it's son and dad. So son says, Dad, is there a place where people love everyone no matter what their race, color, religion, or sexuality? The dad says, yes, son, it's called Pornhub. Gotta go with that one. Here's a sign. Not only did I fall off the diet wagon, I dragged it into the woods, set it on fire, and used the insurance money to buy cupcakes.
Sounds about right.
Oh, Melissa brought in something good. Let me see it. And I forgot we had this. Let me impose myself in here. It's the 99 liquored holiday pack. You imagine how long we've had this?
No.
Sorry.
Christmas when it was on sale.
Yeah, I did. I brought it out to Christmas. You're right. But still, it's kind of weird. All right, here's another one. Sometimes I like to drop my kids off in 1985 just to see how long they'd make it. Remember, no internet, no technology. It just sucked.
Ours wouldn't last an hour.
Yeah, right? And you're over here telling me, well, you should be able to put your phone down.
Well, you wouldn't last 5 minutes, but Stefan wouldn't last an hour.
That's true. He doesn't last an hour now. Here's Marty McFly and Doc Brown at the DeLorean. Marty's saying, where you going, Doc? He says, back to 1998, Marty, so I can tank up.
I love that one.
Yeah. Here's one here. It's a visual, so I have to paint it out for you. So there's a protester with the sign taped to a baseball bat, wooden baseball bat. And if you ever seen Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse, Mickey's down there. He always has the mouse tools to help you out later, and says, "It's a surprise tool that will help us later." So I hope I went ahead and did that. Okay, here is looks like a naked boy and a girl with a top on are trying to get it on, if you know what I'm saying. The guy says, the guy is looking really smiley like me, putting $20 in my tank, and the car is like saying, is it in yet? No, did we stop the... I'll have to do this a cappella on this one.
You know, when I put $20 in my tank just the other day...
Yeah, you're saying, is it in yet?
Well, I'm looking at it, I'm going, that's only a quarter of a tank.
Here is Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian over there, looking really grumpy. When you see the overly happy new employee enjoying their first day at work, Yoda's like saying, we don't do that here.
No.
Nope. No. I'm too old. I'm too old to Netflix and chill. We're gonna get some KFC and fuck chicken and dickin'. I like that one. I was lonely until I glued a coffee cup on my top of my car. Now everybody waves at me. Here's a doctor telling the patient when I donate. When the patient says, when I donate blood, I don't extract it myself. The nurse does it for me. I understand, sir, but this is a sperm bank. It doesn't work that way here. Sex over 40 can be exciting. You never know whether it's an orgasm, a stroke, or just a cramp. And actually, that's it. That's the last of it. So there's your memes. Thank God. I'm glad we ended it there.
You want to try some chocolate?
Is how bad it. I mean, it's going to be 99. It's going to clear my sinuses.
Oh yeah. I only took a little sip.
Are there different flavors?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got here?
All right, that one's chocolate.
I just dropped the cap. Oh shit.
Oh jeez.
Anyway, go ahead. What was that? I'm going to put the camera on you there, babe. You go ahead and show right there in your camera.
All right. This one's strawberry.
See all the fun you miss, Karen, when you're not here?
All you would have to say was alcohol.
That's how we get her to show up. Alcohol.
It is.
Look! Oh, this is cute. I got to find that cap.
Well, the reindeer antlers cap fell off of the chocolate one when I went to open it.
Oh, Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So it had a reindeer.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Okay. This thing won't
it's not
close.
just not coming there. I even canceled date night tonight.
You canceled date night for this? How dare you?
Well, no, not for this. I canceled it just because there's not enough hours in the day for me to get everything done. So I told him, I said, we'll go Sunday.
No more. I can't do it. I have to I got to mix it in with something. But what's the rest of the flavors, though?
All right, this one's pineapple.
Camera's on you.
Ooh.
Show it to the camera.
Pineapple.
Remember, we did 99 bananas.
Oh. Hey.
Actually, I have 99 bananas.
Yeah. That's the one we did originally.
I'm going to mute this because I don't want you guys. I don't want to blow anybody's ears off. Hold on.
Hey.
You don't want any more?
Oh, I can't take it. It's too strong. It's too strong. So, all right. What else we got?
I'm going to have David bring it in here, and then I can have some 99 bananas.
Mangoes.
So we got 99 mangoes. And all these have the antlers except for the chocolate for whatever, because they fell off.
The only one that actually stayed on when I went to open it was the strawberry.
On top of that washer.
Okay, Alyssa's doing what is it, strawberry?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
Mango.
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 No mango.
No, you didn't like that one?
No mango.
Oh.
Does it taste anything like mango?
No, it's disgusting.
That was not a good one. Not a good mango. All right, what else we got?
Like a cat trying to hack up a hairball.
Yeah, were you trying to? I mean, do you have like a hairball down there? What's going on?
It's on my tongue still.
Oh my god!
All right, this one's watermelons.
That one we did have. I think it was bananas and watermelon we had.
I've never.
How's that one?
Like a watermelon Jolly Rancher that'll like knock your socks off.
There you go. Okay, watermelon Jolly Rancher. All right, and was that it?
There's a bananas in there.
Okay, bananas we already know of.
I think I've had enough sips.
But wait, so Karen's got. Let me see that.
I got the whole bottle.
Karen's got a whole bottle of 99 bananas, like a big bottle. Yeah. Wow, what are you eating? Oh, yeah,
my ice cream from yesterday.
Gotcha. I've got a phone call. Let me see who this is. Hello, you're on there.
Holy hell.
This is one of the greatest podcasters of all time.
What's up, man?
And I'm going to put some life into your show. So let's sing about mangoes and pineapples. Ready? I like a mango, pineapple too, applesauce and whatever there is. It's so tender and juicy. Ooh, 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 ooh. How was that?
That is awful.
I know.
That was going to be the worst thing that I've ever heard.
Even with all the alcohol we just consumed, it didn't help.
Well, I consumed some. I mean, I didn't consume it all, but I'm wondering how much he's consumed so far. Have you consumed any alcohol at this time?
No, I just came from shopping.
Oh, okay. So he's still settling down.
That is.
Grocery, not liquor shopping.
May I do a plug?
Not as long as it's not a butt plug.
No. It's a radio plug.
All right, go. Yeah, shoot. Fire away.
Thank you. I want to thank Charles Richardson before I do my quick plug. Thank you, Charles Richardson Show, for all the, all the decency and the respect and kindness that they have showed me. I can't believe I was this guy's enemy a year ago. TheCrazyJoeShow.com. That's TheCrazyJoeShow.com. Wednesday and Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. We're on 24 hours a day, so you can listen to the filth and the disgusting R-rated stuff that we talk about. And that's all I want to say about the plug. See, I make it short, quick, and to the point. And we're also the saviors of real rock and roll music.
There you go. All right.
What do you think of that?
I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you've heard some of my music. I play good stuff, don't I, Charles?
Yeah, music's good. I enjoy that. I enjoy the music.
I mean, it's a good selection of music. I got this song in my head from Slaughter. And I don't know the name of it, but I really like his voice, He sounds like the guy from Zebra.
Oh, really?
That falsetto,
Slaughter. What's the name of the song?
Jesus.
Do you know the name? I kind of want to hear it.
I better forward it to you because it's playing in my mind like a turntable.
Right.
And it's got that melodicness. You know, I just wish that the younger people would appreciate our beloved rock and roll. There was so many great bands back in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, part of the 50s, a little bit of the 90s, and I don't know what's going on in the 2000s. What do you think of the, what is your take on music? You know, since I don't know.
A lot of the new music sucks. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I tried because I have Sirius XM, so I'm usually listening like to the 90s or the 80s channel. I listen to the classic Rewind, which is, you know, the vinyl collection of rock and roll. Here, I got one take on my DJ collection here of Slaughter. It said "Spend My Life." I don't know if this is the song you're talking about, but I'll play it. It's the only one I got. Can't play too much of it. I'm going to get kicked. But is that the one you're talking about?
Oh, yeah. No. It's a lot different. It's a very melodic song, and it's got that bridge, that really cute melodic bridge.
Right.
That really makes the song.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to forward it to you on the, on the messenger, and I'm sure when you play it, it's going to be one of your favorites. I know, because I got very good taste in music.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and forward it over to me, and let me go ahead and move on. I got to go ahead and get some topics here with me. You're listening, Karen.
Okay, I'm going to listen in on my phone and see if anybody says anything bad about me.
Take care, there, Jerry. Bye. All right, so let's go ahead and let me see here. Oh, here's a meme here that somebody posted. All right. Retirement age is 67. Life expectancy is 78. Work for 50 years and to spend maybe 11 years to enjoy it. Start enjoying life now. No, nothing's guaranteed. That's not even a meme. That's actually true. You're working most of your life, and then all of a sudden it's like you only get maybe, like, if you're lucky, 11 years according to life expectancy. So, see, that's why I want to hit the lottery and just go ahead and retire early. Just do that. Anyway, so don't forget, again, Monday we are not doing a show because it's the 4th of July, so we're going to take a break from doing that. And like we had mentioned, for anybody doing barbecue, of course, you know, burgers, they're going on up. Their prices are up almost $1.20 more than what it was, and cheese is going up by 35 cents on average, about 11 to 12% more than what it is. So all this inflation here, it's affecting your grilling on this weekend. Just keep that in mind. So, like, you know, Karen already mentioned, Karen had to go ahead and instead of buying 2 9-pound butts because she likes butts so much.
She likes big butts.
She likes big butts and she can't lie, right? So instead of buying 2 pork butts, she went ahead and she could only buy 1 because getting 2 would have cost her like over $60 when normally it's like, you know, $23, $24 over at J&J or K&J or ABC.
Yeah, and they're on a price freeze actually because of inflation. They decided to freeze their prices until after the 4th.
Hey, what about this though? If you're traveling around, American Airlines is offering, Delta. Hang on a second. I screwed up on that one. Delta is offering passengers $10,000 to switch flights. Hey, you want to take a later flight? Here's $10,000. I think yes. A passenger on a ticket on an oversold Delta flight said he and other passengers would offer $10,000 to give up their seats and travel at a later date.
It depends on when the later date is,
right,
and what you're traveling for.
Inc., which is the magazine. Jason, the columnist Jason, said he and his family recently traveled on Delta Airlines flight to Minneapolis, and that passengers on the oversold flight were offering a whopping $10,000 in cash, not flight credit, to give up their seats. So $10,000 cash. Delta saw 8 volunteers, according to the event. If you have Apple Pay, you'll even get the money right now. Wow.
Dang.
The incident occurred at the time when passengers were struggling with air delays and flight cancellations, especially with the 4th of July weekend expected to be chaotic for airlines and travelers. Some 3.5 million people are expected to fly this holiday weekend and of course, amid the COVID-19 infections, staffing shortages, and widespread flight delays are occurring. Now, originally, this guy did not give up his seat, but Delta declined to comment on the incident. But the airline did confirm in general that it offers passengers varying levels of compensation in exchange for giving up their seats. So whatever was going on now, what was that?
It's my phone.
Oh, whatever was going on now at that particular airline was worth $10,000. So bank it, baby, bank it. $10,000? See, I'm over here thinking it's like maybe I should just book a flight and hope it cancels, and then I go ahead and get offered $10,000 for it.
But what if it doesn't?
Well, then I'm screwed.
Well, Delta also was. They were threatening. They were supposed to be going through strikes this weekend. Not
Delta.
Yes, not their pilots were not refusing to fly, but when they were off work hours, they were going to be striking because they haven't had a pay raise since like 2016, and while their pay rate for a pilot goes between 170-some thousand to 699,000, they still feel that they need to have a pay raise. And I mean, that is a long time without a pay raise, I have to say.
It is. Now, I know American Airlines is reporting that they're going to try to increase pilots' raises by nearly 17% by the end of 2024. So they're actually getting a bump in pay. I don't know about flight attendants and anybody else that's on there, but pilots are going to go ahead and get raises.
Yeah, that's what the strike was pilots.
Yeah. The CEO of American Airlines said Thursday that the proposal would boost pilot wages at American to the levels detailed in a tentative agreement between United Airlines and its pilots. Roberts said also in a video sent to the pilots of the airline will be paid well and paid competitively no matter what. According to the CEO, the captain of a Boeing 737 at the top of his proposed pay scale would earn a base salary of $340,000 a year by the end of 2024. Senior captains of bigger planes, such as 777s, would earn almost $100,000 more, $425,000 a year. That's not bad for a pilot. If I can just go ahead and get over my fear of heights and planes crashing, I would be all for it.
And you'd have to learn how to fly a plane.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's details right there. Details.
And it's very competitive, too. There's only I want to say an average of 3 pilots per graduating class that actually get hired.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. American Airlines, which is based in Fort Worth, Texas, apparently lost $2 billion last year because of the pandemic, but is seeing a stronger revenue in 2022 as travel continues to recover from the worst of the pandemic. The Allied Pilots Association, which apparently is the union, it represents about 13,000 pilots, did not immediately respond to a request from comment from the Associated Press, but a spokesman did tell CNBC last week that American was, quote, trying to fly airplanes without the pilots available. What, were they putting them on autopilot? Literally? Hello? No pun intended. The allegations prompted lawmakers, including the Democratic Representative Ro Khanna and Independent Senator Bernie Sanders, to call for steep fines for airlines that schedule flights they can't staff. American recently dropped flights in 4 cities in Iowa, Ohio, and New York because of lack of regional pilots. So just hearing all these the airlines like Spirit and JetBlue canceling out just completely crazy cancellations for these all these airlines. Now American is looking to say, hey, we want to pay you more. So
pay me more.
But you know what that's going to do? Yes, it's going to go ahead and finally staff all the planes, but air travel is going to take a steep hike. Kind of like how, gas is already doing it pretty good. I mean, you're not getting those $59 round trip tickets anymore to Newark. No, it's like $450 now for Newark and stuff like that. So travel's really, really taking a hit. So, but we're not looking to fly anytime soon. But next time we go up north, though, we're flying. We're not doing the whole thing. Oh, hi there. It's oh, look at that. Look at that. The IT technician there is helping Karen.
Why? So you can finish the order. Well, he can't. It's okay. You can finish it. Yeah, if you're afraid of flying, the one, not that they're not a good airline, so not saying that.
Not saying that at all.
Spirit is like the bottom of the barrel, like basic can get flight.
It's like the Dollar General flights.
Yes, Tommy had to fly from Michigan back to Florida when he did a haul up there, and he hasn't flown since he was like 18 months old. So it's his first flight.
Yeah.
So he said he literally could feel like the twisting of the plane as it's going up and coming back down.
No!
Yeah. He said it was.
What was the plane made of? Aluminum foil?
No. I mean, it's made. I know it's made to do that, so for a reason. But it flexes is what it's called.
Yeah, flex my ass.
Of course, the more material you have in the plane, and the better built it is, more insulation, the less you feel of that. So
go ahead.
I've only flown Spirit once. And that was the only time in all of the times that I've flown that I had any kind of turbulence.
Yep.
So there you go. You want less turbulence, do not fly Spirit. They have no spirit. Apparently, they don't have much backbone either because everything's twisting all over the place.
That's right.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. It's like if I feel the plane twisting and bending, I'm thinking, where's the parachutes? And and I'm, oh my God, it's just, I see these people.
Well, I flew with them one time, and the only issue I had was we got stuck in a line on the tarmac with other planes, and we started smelling fuel, and I'm thinking, isn't this sealed? Like, we're about to go up in the air, and if those fumes can get through, doesn't that mean like
everything
other
can get
air
through?
Can get through? Right. And they're like, we just have to decompress the plane before we take off. I'm like,
do it
God,
then.
I'm going to die.
I don't remember whether it was Spirit or if it was a different one, but I had a flight that was rescheduled to a different airport. And the only way that they communicated that with me was through an email.
Oh my God.
The morning of the flight.
Oh, man.
Wow. There was no phone call, nothing.
I think that's more than a lot of these people are getting now, though.
Check my email before I left. And I get there and they're like, oh, no, we moved it to the other airport. And we're like, well, we can't get there in time.
Would have been nice to know.
Yeah. Thanks for the update there, buddy.
So they ended up compensating me and flying me out of St. Pete instead of Tampa.
Did they compensate you $10,000?
No.
Waste of money.
No, all they did was put me on a flight from St. Pete instead of a flight from Tampa.
We're not going to go ahead and give you any compensation whatsoever. We're going to go ahead and take your money and run. And you're just stuck. You got to fly out of St. Pete.
I still got where I was going.
Yeah, like 10 hours.
So,
two weeks later.
That long. No. I mean, it was just
and alive,
it was like 2 or 3 hours later. But
well, yeah, and Karen does make a good point. You arrived alive, even though it was like twisting and bending and.
No, I don't know whether that was the one that I flew on Spirit or not. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think it was because Spirit would just say, "We're just going to cancel you. Forget it."
Probably.
Don't even worry about it.
I don't know, because I've flown quite a few times, so I don't know. I don't remember which time that was.
Yeah, I think I've only flown like 3 times in my life, and it's always been from Rhode Island or Boston to Florida and vice versa.
See, I've flown in and out of Chicago, Atlanta, San Antonio, Dallas was a layover.
Yeah, don't count layovers. Don't count layovers.
Vegas.
Vegas?
Yes, I went to Vegas.
Very cool. That's it?
Where else have I gone flying? We drove to Canada, so That wasn't flying.
See, that's what I want to do. I want a one-time drive into Canada. I want to get out of the country for once. Oh, well, besides a cruise.
I was going to say, you went on a cruise.
Yeah, but that's besides a cruise.
We spent the 4th of July in Mexico.
That was weird, wasn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, this day, 4 years ago?
I think so.
Yeah, we went on a cruise. We were deployed on our first and only cruise that I've been on.
The funny thing was that because we were at the port and everybody that was there was cruising from America, they did have like a big 4th of July celebration inside at the port in Mexico at Margaritaville.
Yep. I remember that. And they, of course, decked out the entire boat.
On the boat they had a whole thing too. But we had gone to a restaurant to have dinner in
Poncho's backyard, isn't it? Yeah, Poncho's backyard.
So it wasn't right on the port. So by the time we got back on the ship, they were already done with their whole 4th of July party thing that they did.
They're thingy. There's Davey back there again. Dave's he's over there photo bombing you. Or video bombing you in this case.
I don't care if I photo bomb.
I've been to Canada a few times.
I am.
What part of Canada? Like Toronto?
Toronto, yeah.
Now, if you go to Montreal, I heard they've real bitches over there.
I've heard that.
So
Toronto's nice.
Yeah, I heard Toronto's nice.
Everybody was really nice there. I liked the little like hometown type of restaurants. Because they don't have, like, chain restaurants.
Yeah, why would they bother in Canada?
Really. They've got all of these little...
Can you tell me they don't have McDonald's or anything like that?
I'm sure they do, but we didn't go to McDonald's or anything like that. We went to all these little mom and pop, little, hole-in-the-wall restaurants, and they were good.
Of course they're good. They better be good. I mean, it's like you drive in there.
I was with my grandparents, and how they
know
are,
everything. Yeah, yeah, I know.
And my grandmother has dual citizenship with Canada because her mother's Canadian.
Yeah, she's Canadian.
So, she's been there many times. So when I went with her, I mean, she knew where all the places were to go that were good
And see, that's what I would like. If I'm going to go into Canada, I want to go ahead and actually be with somebody that actually knows the territory, because I'm going in blind. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like going in blind. Like when we went on the cruise, I was kind of happy your parents went on, because they've gone on a couple of cruises since, and they're familiar with that boat and everything like that. So it's like, cool, so they can kind of go ahead and give us some pointers and tips. It's like stuff that we didn't even think of.
Yeah.
So I was actually very happy. Now, the next cruise we go on, if we go on the next cruise, I think we could go ahead and do it ourselves.
Yeah.
I think we could. But next cruise does involve probably the post-COVID thing, which means somebody here needs to get vaccinated. Just saying that they're not going to allow it. And that's the same thing with Stefan too. So, but yeah, hopefully we go on another cruise. Hopefully, I mean, I enjoyed myself on the first time. But
I did too.
One thing I will say is the destinations, or what the hell, the excursions, overdone. Forget it. Unless it's like a water park, I'll do. Like if we go on Disney, there's a Calypso.
I would have enjoyed that one that we went to in Haiti. Except that it was a monsoon that day.
I didn't really care for it that much. What was there to do besides drink and swim? That's it. There was
drink and swim. What's wrong with that?
That's usually all they want to do.
And I couldn't do that on the boat?
I mean, it was a complete monsoon, like literal.
Karen. Let me just tell you something. So you pay $150 per person to go ahead and go to this place where it's
the trip there is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, you would think you pay that much for an excursion, you actually have a safe vehicle and not something where you're cramming in.
You have this janky, bus that...
Oh, jeez.
And you're flying down the road with no speed limit. And it's not just... It's a road that's not even marked.
There's people with, machine guns in the back of down these gravel roads that are.
Oh, listen. All I gotta say is, fuck that.
I think I would have stayed on the ship.
I would have stayed on the fucking boat.
Well, we were already there. It wasn't like we had a choice at that point. We couldn't turn back.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
But, I mean...
I'd have been wondering if I was actually going to get to go back.
It was
Are we going to make it back here alive?
It was a pretty scary experience.
And that's it.
And then they put us on this little ranky boat to get from the mainland to this little island where we were going for this excursion.
And you didn't know if the boat was coming back to pick you up.
Yeah, that was the thing. They were like,
oh my God.
Oh, well, the boat should be back at such and such time. And then the monsoon blew in, and the boat was delayed by a half an hour or more. And then they were like, well, you should be back to get, you should be able to get back to port in time to catch the ship. And we're like, we had better be able to get back to port.
We should be able to. Now, number one, here's the thing, though. This excursion was covered by Royal Caribbean, right? It was covered by Royal Caribbean. So if they went ahead and they could have called in and say, hey, we are needing an extra 5 or 10 minutes because the boat was late and we were held up by machine guns or something like that. They should have been able to go ahead and hold the boat before we all got on, right?
Maybe you needed to contact your American embassy.
Well, no, they were. I mean, it was backed by the Royal Caribbean, so yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a third party. We actually went through them.
Yeah. If they were running behind or whatever, then they would have held the ship until the excursion was back.
Can you imagine that's like, imagine every single video that you see, the iconic video where people are running to the bus. Wait, right. We're running to the boat. Wait, we fall off the dock.
Well, wasn't it in Haiti that they had that zip line thing? Didn't Andrew and Dad go do the zip line thing and we all went to the beach?
Yeah, they did one of those, yeah.
So the zip line tour, they had several different times throughout the day. Well, my dad and my brother went on one earlier in the day, and then we had gone on this other excursion, me, my mom, and Charles, and then there was more zip line tours scheduled for later in the day. Well, they had to cancel the rest of the zip line tours after a certain point because someone died.
Holy crap.
We got back on the ship, and we were in the casino having a few drinks and talking to the bartender, and everybody's like, yeah, did you hear what happened on the zip line? It was the same one my dad and my brother were on earlier in the day.
Jesus.
And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, someone died, so they canceled all zip line tours for the rest of the cruise.
See? Excursions overpriced. Give me a 5-day or 7-day cruise. I'm staying on the damn boat. Give me to the casino. Give me the bar. Let me go ahead and get some bananas. Bring it to that one bartender so you can go ahead and make me a smoothie or something like that with alcohol.
It was
right.
What was that called? The Dirty Banana.
The Dirty Banana.
The Dirty Banana. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that's what my wife calls my penis, Dirty Banana.
It was like a mudslide, but with bananas in it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and see, the weird thing is they didn't make it unless you had the bananas. They had to go get the bananas.
She didn't have any bananas at that particular bar, so my mom was stocking up on the bananas.
Find the damn bananas. We got 99 bananas here. We can just go ahead.
I know if I ever go to make sure I buy bananas first.
Yes. I don't know.
No,
maybe.
they have them on the ship. I mean, you can get them like at breakfast on the ship.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, you can go ahead and snag them.
That was what my mom and dad were doing. They were just grabbing them at breakfast, and then they would bring them to the bar later at night and have their banana drinks.
But I'm telling you, everything else, just touring the ship, doing a couple of the things like it was really magical doing the cruise because they had the one activity which is Family Feud, and they held it in this hall. And the hall was packed. There was easily 200 people in there. And everybody put in a ticket to be drawn up. We got pulled out. Our ticket was pulled out, and we went on stage and we played Family Feud, and we were the only we were and another family. That's it. They only played one game. That's it. Which is, oh my god! So it's like the odds.
I think they did too.
Did they do too?
I think they did.
Well, I'm just saying, out of all the people,
there was like
we were
4
one of the ones that did it. It was just crazy. It's like, wow, yeah, that's awesome. And we were like one of the last ones to put in a ticket too.
And even playing bingo was fun. We went and played bingo in the theater a couple of times. Yeah.
I don't remember bingo.
You don't remember bingo?
I don't remember. I know bingo, but
had you had too many dirty bananas at that point?
That could have been. I remember playing with your brother, playing craps with your brother at the craps table.
Bingo wasn't at the casino. It was
somewhere else.
Yeah, it was at the theater where they had like the movies.
No, I don't remember. I remember doing the
we went and saw the comedy show.
I remember doing the sexiest man contest. I still got the bronze, the silver medal for that.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I'm over here. I'm over here stripping down and taking off my shirt, letting my old fat rolls roll out over there, flexing, and just it was crazy. But
having fun.
Yeah, I had fun, and it's like it was all pandering to the crowd. That's all it was. It didn't matter how fat I was or whatever the case. I went and I Hulk Hogan'd it. I went to a third of the crowd. I went over there and it's like, yeah, give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Give me some applause, and they did. They did. I was just playing to the crowd, and they had the 3 chicks out there. It's like being judges, and they can go fuck themselves. But anyway, it was all crowd reaction. It's like. They lined us all up. There was like 12 of us. They lined us all up and they went down the line. Like I'm like midway down the line, and they say, all right, let's hear your applause for this person. And it's like, hey, this person, hey, and this other person who's like fit and he's like really sexy, and he went ahead and just did a whole performance. They blew the roof off for him. Then it's like 4 or 5 seconds, hey, and then he got to me like, hey, they go. Ooh, okay. I left a lasting impression for some people. All right, thank you.
Well, didn't we run into that guy, the first place guy?
Yeah,
a couple of times later.
I took a picture with him at the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ran into him. He was just like...
It's all about the performance, though. It really is. People just want to see other people having fun.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was just us having fun. I could care less if I walked away with a prize or anything like that. Which, again, hey, I'm happy to take second place. I'm happy to take second. Give me that medal. Thank you very much. And I don't know where it is now, but I'm sure it's in the house somewhere. Oh yeah, I got it somewhere. But very proud to have that medal. Very proud. I think it's probably going to come up on my feed somewhere along the line because I know I posted that shit on Facebook. So that'll probably come up in the next couple of days on my feed, and I'll share it out with you guys. So, hey, we're coming close to the end of the show. Do we have any good news to share, or are we taking a...
Sorry.
We're taking a break. We got to get back on track with good news, like all the time. One last thing that I guess we'll go ahead and fill in, though. R. Kelly, 30 years in prison after being found guilty on a sex trafficking case. So it's already known he's a predator. Now it doesn't surprise anybody that this guy's getting 30 years for being associated with sex trafficking.
No.
So R&B star R. Kelly spent 30 years in prison on Wednesday, yesterday, for using his superstardom to subject young fans, some just children, to systematic sexual abuse. The singer-songwriter, who's 55, was convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking last year at a trial that gave voice to accusers who had once wondered if their stories were being ignored because they were black women. So, take care, R. Kelly. We'll see you. And when you're 85, hopefully he just goes away. I don't want to hear about him.
Honestly, I think he went away before. And
this has been brought him up.
Kind of resurfaced him. Yeah, because I hadn't heard anything about R. Kelly in eons until that.
So let's talk right now. We've all been caught up with Stranger Things. The new episodes, the 2 episodes, have been released this morning as of 12 midnight Pacific Standard Time. So, now, with the 2 episodes, you have one episode that's an hour and 20 minutes long, and then the second episode, which is almost 2.5 hours.
It's like a movie on its own.
Exactly. 4 hours. Now, the speculation is this is not the series finale.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
There will be a 5th season.
Huh.
That will probably be coming out at like 2040 or something like that. But that's the way how they write now. It's like it's probably going to take another 35 years, and Elle is going to be like a grandparent or something like that. That time.
Right.
But hopefully they get their ducks in a row and no more pandemic. So here's
that really screwed them over.
So here's what happened. So Hopper, we know, is alive. He was in prison in Russia. He was able to go ahead and escape by help of inside people. He's now escaped.
And he beat the Demigorgon.
And he beat the Demigorgon, which, well, they didn't kill it. He escaped from it.
Well, that's what I mean. He got away from it.
So what Russia was, what the Russian camp was doing is they held the Demigorgon to basically give hope to 5 or 6 inmates, give them a last meal, and then go out and fight this creature, which killed everybody. It didn't matter. There was no chance.
They were mopping up the ground, and then the guy's like, "Hey, look, you missed a hand."
Yeah, it was the episode that led up to that was really good because Hopper is like, everybody's eating this turkey and the sides and the stuffing and all that, and it's like, well, aren't you going to eat? You don't realize what's happening here. They're not just giving you your last. They aren't just giving you and feeding you because you're awesome people. They're fattening you up for the beast.
And he knew what it was, too.
Yeah. Well, again, he came from that town, so yeah, of course. So anyway, him and one of the co-prisoners, they escaped because they worked together by way of fire.
He was the guard that helped
that was the one that helped him originally.
Yeah.
So he had actually somebody in the inside that was going to help him escape it the first time. The guy that he trusted that had the airplane that was going to fly him out of there turned around and said, well, Russia pays more.
Yeah.
So Hopper escaped. Elle is still in that sanctuary, that medical facility. So she has, in the process of getting her powers back. There was a way to channel her inner demons.
I think at this point she probably has them back because she was starting to get them back before, but now that she has all of the memory of everything that happened, I think she probably has them back now.
Yeah. So Elle looks like she is retooled and now has her powers. So these next 2 episodes, these next 4 hours that we're going to be indulging and binge watching because we're getting it done before Monday. I know that.
Well, we can't forget, too, that the military now knows her location.
Yeah.
So we know they're looking for Elle.
That's true.
So they're in the mix of that, too.
And the other kids are off running from...
slowly solving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And trying to track her down.
So military, so they want to track her down before the military gets to her.
Right.
There is somebody, and I don't want to spoil it, but the trailer indicates, the inside information indicates somebody does die. Somebody important dies.
Oh.
I know who it is. I don't want to spoil it.
Why do you know who it is?
Because it was part of one of the spoilers.
Why did you read it?
Why would you check out the spoiler?
Because that's me.
He ruins everything for himself.
Oh. How can you sit through 4 hours beside somebody that doesn't know and I would be on edge wanting to scream something.
I would do it. I would do it. So, all right, hang on a second.
No, he says he drops little hints, and I'm like, you?
No, I'm not. Yeah,
Shut up.
That's what Kelsey does. Kelsey will go ahead and watch it, and she'll watch ahead of me because she says I'm too slow. It's not that I'm too slow. I don't have as much time as she does, and she'll just sit there and watch it. So she'll get ahead of me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, did you make it to when so-and-so?" I'm like, "I'm not there yet. Stop."
See, he doesn't full out, tell me what's going to happen.
Right.
He'll just drop a little hint of, oh, well, and then I'm like, but
you don't know. Stop.
Shut up.
Like, the cliffhanger to Riverdale is killing me. Like,
we're
when's
not
that
there
supposed
yet.
to come out?
Yeah, we're not there yet. So,
oh, you're not there yet.
No, we're behind on
When
Riverdale.
are they supposed to come out with new season?
Probably when the fall seasons start.
So, hang on a second.
I would guess. I don't know.
We got some time. Here is, I'm going to go ahead and play you. Here is the 2-minute, hang on. There's a 2-minute clip for the preview of Stranger Things, Volume 2.
We were trying to watch Riverdale last night, and they were singing, and Charles got pissed, so.
Yeah, I can't stand that. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to lie. I like musicals, but I kind of skipped through it. I mean, it does tell some of the storyline and kind of what they were pushing, but they fed into some of the agenda of what's going on politically, too, with some of those musicals, so I just skipped it.
Well, this is the one with Josie and the Pussycats, and when they come back, and he was just over all the singing, so.
Yeah. Like I said, I kind of fast forwarded it through a bit.
Okay.
Because they did kind of drag some of the storyline out there.
Yeah, they did the last episode. It was just crazy, bro. All right, here we go. Here is the Stranger Things preview for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Here we go.
Are you going to get booted for this?
No, I hope not.
I know you're frightened.
Shouldn't.
You're terribly frightened by what you've seen. But I'm not going to lie to you. Your friends are not prepared for this fight. Hawkins will fall.
My friends need me.
You're not ready.
He's not going to stop. Not until he's taken everyone.
Let's do it.
But I have this terrible feeling. It might not work out for us this time.
Now I just want you to watch. Your friends have lost.
There you have it. And that is available now. And, of course, the cliffhanger of the end of the first part was one. I forget his name now. He's the demon that's controlling everything.
Yeah. What was his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like when they revealed that, which I liked how they did it because it wasn't just out in the open. It was very subtle, and you're like, hold on a second, wait a minute.
Yep.
I knew that the guy was one. That was
I knew it was
to
one,
11.
but I didn't know who he was tied to.
But yeah, and then I was like, was he the one who did all of this? And then, and then it came out that I wasn't expecting was that he was the guy that they're after.
I wasn't either. But I like how they subtly tied it in and let you know. So
yeah,
because the whole time you're sitting there like, wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much right in about 2 minutes. We're going to Netflix. There's no
I am. I wasn't going to, but now I will.
There's no wait. There's no way. It's very anticipated. Like I said, somebody important does die. I don't know if that's going to be in episode 1 or episode 2, but eventually you'll find out who it is. And I will say nobody. It's just part of the good team. That's all. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and start playing the music, getting us cutting out of here, and we did it. So we're done here for Friday. Again, no show Monday. And, of course, make sure you go ahead and visit us online at rawtalkonlineradio.com for all of our wonderful shows that we got going on. Monday is probably going to be pretty laxy-daisy with a lot of music. But we will return full force on Tuesday. And, of course, we'll be back Wednesday. Karen will be back on Friday to recap Stranger Things 4. And all what we had. And she's over there playing with her lights. So, Karen, any last words or any words of encouragement?
Happy 4th of July.
All right. Be safe, everybody. Have a safe 4th. And we'll see you on the back end after Monday. Take care, everybody. We're out. Bye.
Stronger.